Thank you for the help with Bane.
I trust he's down for good this time.
He's secure, and it appears the TN1 Bane took damaged his memory permanently.
Does that mean he won't be revealing your identity?
Looks that way.
Glad to hear it, sir. And the Joker?
He's still on the loose, but not for long.
This is Captain Gordon
Oh boy.
at Blackgate Prison, requesting immediate medevac. Warden Joseph has been shot. Repeat, Warden Joseph is down.
EMT chopper en route. ETA 15 minutes.
Tell them to hurry up.
Oh goodness. Ah. That's not the way to go. Okay. Well, you've seen better days. Okay, only place I can figure to go is down here.
Where's Gordon?
Sniper! Would you locals back for more?
Oh boy.
Not yet, you haven't.
Son of a...
Ah!
Screw this! Want the Joker? Take him.
Help me keep these guys off the Warden.
Look at fucking Gordon. Oh shit.
I've seen worse.
This will do damage.
And it just keeps going. What the hell happened to my gloves? Oh god. Well, this is a bit out of... Okay, Gordon can take care of himself.
No, you got no respect.
Joseph, they're on their way. Going to make it.
Where's the Joker?
He went through that door. Towards the chapel.
Thanks.
You see that? Fucking Gordon beat that ass. Well, obviously can't go in there. First time I've ever seen a lock on that thing. A locked door. I assume this is the door they were talking about? What the hell's going on here? Say your prayers, laughing boy.
Oh, that's... it's just... It's so... What's a nice... Finish off the kill. Then back for more, eh?
Bane's still alive.
Now that's not funny. This...
Fuck that!
Is all this for you, or for me? You must know.
There we go. Beat his ass. Oh!
You just can't get it through your thick scalp. Ugh. We both exist because of them.
Give up! You've lost.
Oof. Oh, now beat down. Beat his ass. Oh, it's so satisfying to fucking knock that teeth down his throat. Ooh. Keep doing it, yes. I can do this all night. Oof. Do it again. Beat you to near death. I unlocked something, but I'll never know.
That's why you do it, isn't it? You like the way it feels. It's what you need.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, baby. Beat me till your knuckles bleed. Why quit there? You know there's only one way to stop me.
That doesn't happen till later. Stop it! Stop it! Oof.
Any one of my guys would have killed him.
The city deserves better than that.
You know, my daughter thinks you're a hero. But I still have to bring you in.
Gordon, come in. What's your 20?
I'm in the chapel. We got the Joker.
Son of a bitch. You caught him. And how did you do that?
I had some help. I keep asking myself why I didn't bring him in. And I now know the truth is I let him go because of you. Because you believe in him. I don't know. They put me in charge of a station full of rotten cops. And I can't change them. Any more than I can change this damn city. Or at least, that's what I used to think.
Shh.
Stopped his heart. That is funny. Good one, Bats. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Maybe I can give them something to believe in. Maybe he can give them something to believe in.
And now we've come full circle. Okay, there were a few glitchy parts near the end of that, but all in all, I really enjoyed that. This was a really fun game. I enjoy, seeing a lot of people for the, quote-unquote, first time. Some of the twists. The fact that Titan exists even back then, and this is how Bane, became the hulking fucking lunatic thing that we come to know him as. Not to mention, forgot who Bruce Wayne is. Or Batman is, rather. And there were some glitchy things here and there, but otherwise than that, I had a pretty good time with this. The both Bane scenarios, that Firefly boss fight. I remember back a few years ago, they said that they were going to try and have more boss fights akin to what's his name, Mr. Freeze back in Arkham City. And I guess that final TN1 Bane thing comes the closest.
I tried so hard, my dear, to show
Oh, great!
that you're my every dream.
Here we go again!
Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another crime before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so now you make me pay for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to never see you smile. You know you need and want to laugh, yet you claim it's not your style. Why do you hide behind that mask? I'm trying to do my part. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me. But now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. You won't admit that we're the same, and it's tearing me apart! Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart?
Yeah, at least Mark Hamill had a rhythm.
Our next guest, political strategist Dean Snyder,
Huh?
has been following tonight's events since the start, more than 8 hours ago. Dr. Snyder, let's start with you. What's your view?
Well, Jack, it's a travesty. The ultimate failing of the justice system. A vigilante cleaning up our streets after countless deaths and bombings? What has happened to our police force? What about James Gordon? He didn't exactly prove himself tonight.
Hold on a minute, Dean. Now, I'm no defender of the GCPD or Captain Gordon for that matter. Like you said, tonight's debacle is some reflection of his efficacy, but I can't see any police force in any municipality doing a substantially better job against criminals like this Joker character or any of the hired killers he's brought into town. I mean, these guys are a different breed. We've never seen anything like this. So for me, it's less a reflection on Gotham's cops and more of a reflection on the state of our country. A country where our mental health and education systems are so warped and broken that we produce criminals of this nature.
You raise an interesting point, Hank, but what I'm wondering is what we'll do next.
No, it's not an interesting point. It's just plain wrong. They're both wrong. This isn't about the police or the Batman. It isn't about the state of our nation somehow churning out a dangerous new batch of the criminally deranged. It's about the failing of one single institution. An institution which, in my view, represents the biggest threat to Gotham and its citizens. A time bomb, just waiting to go off. If tonight's events have taught us anything, it's that Blackgate is not the place to be housing our city's most dangerous offenders. Not one, but 2 prison breaks in the same night. All of tonight's tragedies would have been avoided if Gotham had a proper treatment facility for its top echelon offenders. A place with impenetrable security, where the most dangerous could be isolated, rehabilitated, and treated for their illness. A place like Arkham Asylum. And after what happened tonight, I promise the good people of Gotham that I will work tirelessly. I will lobby the city council, go to the governor if I have to, do everything in my power to get Arkham Asylum reopened, so we can all sleep a little easier.
There you have it. Quincy Sharp placing the blame for tonight's events not on the Batman, not on the Joker, but on Blackgate Prison, and pledging to return Arkham Asylum to full operations. We'll be back with more from Mr. Sharp and our other guests when the Jack Ryder Hour continues after this message.
Yeah, that worked out so well. Any more you want to share with us? Anybody? Joker? Alfred? Bruce? Harley? Bane? Croc? Anybody? God forbid, Deadshot? Okay, I think I'm in the clear. So, yeah. I understand that this game has been getting a lot of crap, and I know that when it first came out, it had a lot of glitches. DuckTales had the same thing, and I had the good fortune... What the fuck? I had the good fortune to play when some patches came out. Unfortunately, not a lot of patches were actually, you know, addressed. I still ran into a few funky things, like that instance before I fought Firefly, and of course TN Bane, or TN1 Bane. But most of the Bane fight was otherwise my inability to figure out what the hell was going on. I didn't realize, it never occurred to me that, you know, that jamming system couldn't be jammed, and I had to take out Bane on my own power. So I really got lucky as far as that concerned. But it was good. It was at least good of me to be able to keep that within one video. And save the, the finale for the rest. But storyline-wise, I really enjoyed this. And isn't that funny how it always is? This game is getting the shit taken out of it for one reason or another. Everybody hates the gameplay, everybody hates the story, and I can understand, the fact that most of the map area is Arkham City, pre-Arkham City. But Arkham City had to come from somewhere. It was a busted up sector of Arkham of Gotham, remodeled and refit to house the criminal and insane, because Arkham Asylum was shut down. It was destroyed in the first game. So it obviously had to come from somewhere. So WB Montreal, they had something to work with, and they expanded on it too, because it wasn't just specifically Arkham redone. There was another area across the bridge. And speaking of which, I wonder if there'll still be possible to actually go through it, considering what Firefly did to it. I'm a little bummed that I ended up, racking up some of my first losses, my first game overs. But otherwise than that, I think I did pretty alright. And also, I ended up taking care of a good chunk of the side quests too, so I might be able to do more of that later on without having to worry about, taking forever like I didn't. Because in the last game, taking care of Zsasz and Riddler, that all depended on when they decide to mess with you. So that's why I never got to finish them on camera. I did manage to take care of them, but, I had to end Lameplay Theater's version of Arkham City before that happened, because I couldn't just very well wander around the city until Zsasz or Riddler decide, oh, it's time to fuck with the Batman yet again. At least with this and Enigma, I have the rest of those relays, and also the rest of those, to find, those little Enigma packs, because I haven't found a single one, one set yet. I still got a ways to go. Hey look, Will Smith's back. So yeah, as I was saying, I still got a ways to go as far as that's concerned. It's obviously, easier to find the relay points. I've only got those ones to go, or maybe I already took care of them. I'm not sure. But there's still the packs, so I'm going to have to look up, locations, find out where they are. Or at the very least, I was going to say at the very least find them and then, pop this back on when I'm about to go after Enigma. Then show you all what happened, but, part of the fun is, finding out where these things are. And I'll be able to walk you guys through, where to find them. You'll be able to find out here, because I actually have a friend, Ragnall, who actually is having, I don't know what's going on in this game, maybe it's another glitch or a bug or something, but for some reason, the Deadshot mission isn't popping up for him. And that might be a good thing considering how pain in the ass it was, but it's a bad thing because he's not going to be able to complete the game unless he takes care of Deadshot. But if nothing else, as far as this is concerned, I was able to take care of all 8 Robot Masters. And, I was able to get rid of Black Mass too. All that's left is Bird and that other criminal on the most wanted list that I still have no idea who it is. But all in all, I enjoyed it. Even for it reusing the ground layout for Arkham City, it's still playing as the same game for the most part. And, the slight amount of glitches, I'm going to be honest, I had a lot more fun, gameplay-wise with this than I did a good chunk of Asylum and City before it. Some of those boss battles were amazing. I know a few people who, for some reason or another had a problem fighting Deathstroke, and I was able to do it in one. I was able to make an epic battle out of that. And of course, there was the whole thing with Joker and Bane at the hotel. Then the whole thing with Firefly. Then, Bane again. I'm screwed up massively and the glitch happened, but it was still, it was still a damn fun fight. Some of the other fights, like, what's her name? Shiva and Copperhead, even for all the traditional mindfuck that they tend to do with these games. You know, they were standard issue for the most part, but they were still fun. I still enjoy it for what they are. And, you know, even though the main game is over, I still got online to take care of, or at least to try out. Even though I know that's going to go horribly for me, because, oh my god, how the hell am I supposed to, you know, do detective mode with people who actually know how to play the game? I might as well fucking take on I Am the Night. I'll probably have a better chance of, you know, succeeding at that than I will online. And even though, you know, without that, I still have the Arkham Origins app to play now. I'm having fun with that. It's a very similar to Injustice fighting-wise. They got some of the same animations, like when you knock someone out, or, you know, knock out somebody and someone else jumps into the fray. But it has some original aspects of its own, especially when you're fighting the assassins. For some reason, Killer Croc and Shiva aren't in it, though. The only assassins that are in it are Copperhead, Deadshot, Deathstroke, I believe Firefly, Bane, and who else? Who was that other one? Oh yeah, Electrocutioner. So no wonder I forgot him. He didn't have any impact whatsoever. He was a joke. You know, you fought him, you beat him in one. He ran away to fight another day. You see him again, and Joker kills him. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's crazy. I keep saying how this is Bat Mega Man, and you know, if you really stop to think about it, Black Mask, or at least we thought it was Black Mask, you know, breaks out, starts all this stuff, hires the 8 assassins to come after you, like, you know, just like Dr. Cossack or Proto Man / Dark Man and Mr. X starts a whole bunch of shit with their 8 robot masters. And after you fight them, you get to the point where you discover that, you know, they weren't the antagonist after all, as, you know, it goes back to the main antagonist in Dr. Wily, or in this case, the main antagonist being the Joker. So, I really didn't expect, I knew the Joker was going to have some sort of, you know, some sort of freaking, you know, role in this game, but I didn't really expect them to do, like, you know, Joker and Batman's first real battle. So even though they fell back on the Joker yet again, which I can't really blame because, you know, it is Batman Joker and that sells, it was still very interesting to see their first Arkham, you know, Arkham run-in. But, you know, now we've come full circle. Arkham is over. We've seen how it's, you know, we started it with Arkham Asylum. That was fun in itself. We continued that with Arkham City, which, you know, was a sequel, direct sequel after the events of Asylum, and the Joker died in that. So, what was there left to do but to go back to the beginning? And they really can't just keep going like, you know, oh, like, you know, this happened between Origins and Asylum. That would be idiotic. So, what happens with Batman now? It's time to start over, I guess. How do you start over from this? I mean, you have a Arkham trilogy was just pretty much the best thing to happen to Batman video games. How the hell do you top it? I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because, you know, they always find a way. Started off with, you know, NES Batman and Return of the Joker, then it continued with the swarm of Batman Return games. Just kept going and going and going and going until we ended up with the Arkham series. So it was very nice to just jump in and see, you know, for the last time, for the first time, all this fun stuff. But I'm just rambling on right now. Probably going to take a break while I, you know, render the massive videos that I have now. Finally get those out of here. I'm only at, you know, part 16 as I'm recording this online right now. So I'll do that. And then sometime later, I'll jump back in, get rid of some more of those, those side missions, see what else I can do. And then after that, go online, see how that works. And after that, I think we'll be done with Origins. Which is good for me, because I still have, you know, several other things to worry about. I still have One Piece to deal with. That's almost over. Well, story-wise, that's almost over. As, you know, in current time, me and Mackie still have to do, like, the rest of the crew missions and also the special challenges, see how those work. I want to have them around for those. And I heard that they actually, finally patched up some of the issues with DuckTales Remastered, so I am actually kind of hoping to play, hard and extreme mode, because apparently those are pretty much, the same sort of difficulty as the NES version, because if you lost the NES version, that was it. You were done for. So I would at least like to try to give that a try. Maybe. A try. But that's for then. For now, just gonna let you guys keep watching. Maybe something will happen. I don't know. But for now, this is the end of the main story for Arkham Origins. I'll see you guys all later for, continued efforts after the game, and we'll see how everything rolls out. So till then, everybody, thanks for watching for the main story of Lameplay Theater, and I'll see you when I keep going.
Figured you'd be by. Sooner or later. And what happens if I don't sign?
You rot in here, or you work for me?
It's been a long night, Alfred. Why don't you turn in?
Wouldn't dream of it, sir. Not until you're back safe and sound.
Well, if you're sure you're up for it, I've got a few loose ends to tie up out here, and I could use your help.
You can count on it. And when you get home, we can finally have that Christmas dinner I've been keeping warm for you for our breakfast.
Dispatch, do you copy?
Go ahead.
Got a body down here. Mid-30s, no ID, no witnesses. Injuries are consistent with repeated blunt force trauma. Requesting a homicide team on site.
Copy that. We'll send you our first available.
Oh, great.